So when we were in our second year of IIM Ahmedabad, we did an independent project on what should an innovative school look like. And at that time, when we were students, we visited around 8 to 10 schools.
The education was very disconnected from the real world. What was happening inside the classroom had nothing to do with what was happening in the real world in terms of skills, in terms of knowledge, in terms of, just the mindsets. So there's complete disconnection. If you look at young children, they're excited about learning. They are curious by nature, they're inquirers, they want to know about the world. But the moment they get into a formal education system, that whole joy of learning gets killed. I mean, in a very rude manner. We chose education not necessarily to look at it from, okay, what is the fastest growth or the best way to going about getting students or making it a business, but it was about fundamentally how can we do something fantastic with respect to education, how can we make it student centric, how can we make it exciting for students to come to school every day. There are enough parents who also have experienced the poor quality of education themselves. So they also want something different for their kids. And that number is only growing at a very rapid scale, which is also why the IB and the Cambridge are hot words in that sense, because they reflect the aspirations or the pedagogy that we wish that we would have had in our own education. And if you think about it, education has been around for so many years, centuries now, if you count that. And it is funny if you think about it that we still haven't found the best way of teaching young kids. Education is not a sorted thing. I mean, we don't know as society, and this is not just India, this is across the world. As a society, we don't know what the best education models are. Project-based learning is something that I think is the future of education, and they're experimenting with that in grade 11 and 12 also, which is their flagship program, which is the most university-facing and therefore the most rigorous program.
I think something that a teacher can do to really foster her creativity and bring in some exciting ideas in the classroom is